Have you ever wondered why some people seem to face life's challenges with unshakable calm, while others crumble at the slightest sign of adversity? The answer may lie in the mental habits we cultivate daily. Today we will explore 10 habits that, according to Buddhist principles, can diminish your mental strength. But before we reveal these habits, let's open with a few questions that will make you reflect on your own behavior and mindset. Habit 1. Have you ever caught yourself thinking that the world is against you, or that nothing ever goes right? Imagine waking up every morning and before even getting out of bed, feeling the weight of a difficult day ahead. This is the first habit that makes us mentally weak, having a negative mindset. In Buddhism, we believe that the mind is like a garden. If we plant seeds of negativity, weeds will grow, choking any chance of blooming. But why are we so prone to this mindset? Often, it's because we have been conditioned to focus on the negative, to expect the worst. This not only affects our mood, but also our ability to face challenges. A negative mindset creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. We expect the worst, see the worst, and the worst happens. Moreover, this negativity can turn into a vicious cycle, where one negative thought leads to another, creating a downward spiral that can be hard to break. So how can we change this? The first step is awareness. We need to recognize when we are trapped in a cycle of negativity. When you notice a negative thought arising, stop and take a deep breath. Acknowledge it, but don't cling to it. Instead, replace it with a positive thought. If you think, "I never get anything right," try substituting it with, "I am learning and improving every day." It is also important to surround yourself with positive influences, people, books, music, that can help reprogram your mindset. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness is essential to combating negativity. By focusing on the present moment, we learn to appreciate the little things around us. Start the day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. It can be something simple like the warmth of the sun, the aroma of coffee, or a smile received. This not only improves your mood, but also trains your mind to look for the positive in any situation. Meditation is also a powerful tool. Dedicate a few minutes of your day to sit in silence and observe your thoughts without judgment. Gradually, you will realize that you do not have to be a slave to a negative mindset. You have the power to choose your thoughts, and consequently, your reality. Additionally, the constant practice of meditation strengthens mental resilience, helping to maintain calm and clarity even in the most challenging situations. Habit 2. How often do you find yourself complaining about traffic, the weather, or other people's actions? Complaining about things beyond our control is the second habit that drains our mental strength. In Buddhism, we believe that life is full of events beyond our control, and focusing on them only brings frustration and suffering. When we complain, we are essentially telling the universe that we are victims of circumstances. This puts us in a position of helplessness. But what would happen if, instead of complaining, we accepted things as they are? This acceptance is not resignation, but a form of liberation. When we accept what we cannot change, we free up our energy to focus on what we can control, our reactions and attitudes. This shift in focus allows us to use our energy more effectively, promoting a more resilient and adaptable mindset. The practice of acceptance starts with small things. The next time you're stuck in traffic, instead of complaining, use that time to listen to an interesting podcast or practice deep breathing. Turn moments of frustration into opportunities for growth. This change in perspective requires practice and patience, but over time, it can significantly transform your approach to life. This shift in perspective can be challenging, but it is essential for strengthening our mind. By stopping the habit of complaining, we begin to see the world in a more positive and productive way. This allows us to appreciate the present more and recognize the opportunities for growth in every challenge we face. Moreover, by cultivating acceptance, we reduce our stress levels and enhance our overall well-being. Habit 3. Often we hold back our feelings and thoughts, fearing judgment or rejection from others. This is the third habit that makes us mentally weak, not expressing ourselves. In Buddhism, open and honest communication is seen as a fundamental pillar for a healthy mind. When we suppress our emotions, they don't disappear. They accumulate and eventually explode in harmful ways. This can lead to anxiety, depression, and even conflicts in our relationships. Expressing oneself doesn't mean being confrontational or aggressive, but rather communicating your feelings clearly and respectfully. Healthy expression of emotions is vital for maintaining a balanced mind and healthy relationships. The practice of assertive communication can transform the way we relate to others and to ourselves. Start by recognizing and validating your feelings. Then, find a calm and respectful way to express them. This can be as simple as saying, "I feel sad when this happens," instead of bottling up that sadness. It is important to create a safe environment where you feel comfortable sharing your feelings. By expressing ourselves, we release internal tension and create space for understanding and growth. Effective communication not only alleviates emotional stress, but also strengthens interpersonal bonds, promoting deeper understanding and greater empathy. In this way, we build a solid foundation for lasting mental health. Habit 4. It's easy to point fingers and blame others when things go wrong. It could be a coworker, a friend, or even the government. This is the fourth habit that makes us mentally weak, blaming others for our problems. In Buddhism, personal responsibility is fundamental for spiritual and mental growth. When we blame others, we avoid taking responsibility for our own lives. This may give us a temporary sense of relief, but in the long run, it leaves us powerless. We cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we react to them. This shift in perspective empowers us, allowing us to take actions that can truly make a difference. Buddhist practice teaches us to look inward and take responsibility for our reactions and decisions. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Instead of seeing yourself as a victim, see yourself as an active participant in your own life. This proactive approach not only increases your resilience but also promotes a sense of self-efficacy and control. By adopting this mindset, we begin to reclaim our personal power. Taking responsibility for our actions and choices allows us to grow and evolve continuously, making us stronger and more capable of facing life's challenges. Thus, we become the authors of our own story, shaping our destiny with clear intentions and conscious actions. Habit 5. We all dream of a better future, but there is a crucial difference between fantasizing and visualizing. Fantasizing is an escape from reality, while visualizing is concrete planning for the future. This is the fifth habit that weakens us mentally, fantasizing instead of visualizing. In Buddhism, the practice of visualization is a powerful tool. It involves imagining your future in vivid detail, but it also includes creating an action plan to achieve those goals. Fantasizing, on the other hand, can lead to procrastination and disappointment because it often lacks accompanying concrete actions. Visualizing, however, is an active process that involves a real commitment to your goals. To transform fantasies into visualizations, start by setting clear and achievable goals. Imagine yourself achieving these goals, but also visualize the steps necessary to get there. This process not only makes your goals more tangible, but also motivates you to act. Visualizing your future achievements can also boost your confidence and resilience, preparing you to face obstacles with determination. By practicing visualization, you replace inertia with proactivity, thus strengthening your mind. Additionally, visualization helps create a mental map of success, guiding your daily actions toward your goals. In this way, every step you take becomes a conscious move toward realizing your dreams. Habit 6. In the rush of modern life, we often neglect our personal relationships. This is the 6th habit that makes us mentally weak, not setting aside time for others. In Buddhism, relationships are seen as essential for our spiritual journey and mental well-being. When we isolate ourselves or prioritize work over human connections, we lose a vital source of support and joy. Healthy relationships provide us with a sense of belonging and help us cope with life's challenges. Additionally, these connections offer valuable perspectives and emotional support, which are crucial for mental health. To strengthen our bonds, it is important to dedicate time and attention to the people we love. This can be as simple as a daily conversation with a friend or a distraction-free family dinner. The practice of mindfulness in relationships involves being truly present and listening with an open heart. This genuine presence strengthens bonds and creates a solid foundation of trust and understanding. By nurturing our relationships, we build a support network that strengthens us mentally. This network provides not only emotional support, but also a sense of purpose and connection to the world around us. Investing time and energy in meaningful relationships is an essential step toward a balanced and fulfilling life. Habit 7. Emotions are a natural part of life, but letting them govern your actions can be destructive. This is the 7th habit that makes us mentally weak, letting your emotions control you. In Buddhism, learning to observe and control our emotions is crucial for inner peace. When we allow our emotions to control us, we react impulsively and often make decisions we later regret. Buddhism teaches the practice of meditation and mindfulness to develop the ability to observe our emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This practice helps us respond rather than react, promoting more balanced and thoughtful behavior. Whenever a strong emotion arises, take a deep breath and observe it like a passing cloud in the sky. Acknowledge the emotion, but do not identify with it. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? How can I respond in a more balanced way? This conscious reflection allows you to better understand your emotions and make wiser and more compassionate decisions. By practicing emotional regulation, you become more resilient and capable of facing challenges with clarity and calm. The ability to effectively manage your emotions not only improves your mental health, but also strengthens your relationships and your ability to face adversity with confidence. Habit 8. Have you ever felt frustrated trying to control every situation and person around you? This is the 8th habit that makes us mentally weak, trying to control everything. In Buddhism, the acceptance of impermanence and the practice of detachment are fundamental for a tranquil mind. When we try to control everything, we create an enormous amount of stress and anxiety. The truth is, most things are beyond our control, and fighting against this only generates suffering. The practice of detachment teaches us to accept the flow of life and to trust that even if we can't control everything, we can always control our reactions. This acceptance is a crucial step in reducing anxiety and living in a more balanced way. Start by identifying areas in your life where you feel the need for control. Ask yourself, is this really under my control? What can I do to accept this situation and act in a calmer and more thoughtful manner? This self-reflection is the first step to freeing yourself from the burden of excessive control and finding inner peace. By letting go of the desire to control, you free up energy to focus on what truly matters and strengthen your mind. This shift in perspective not only reduces stress, but also enhances your adaptability and resilience, allowing you to face challenges with greater serenity and clarity. Habit 9. How often have you found yourself reliving past moments, wishing things were different? This is the 9th habit that makes us mentally weak, living in the past. In Buddhism, The practice of mindfulness teaches us to live in the present, where life truly happens. When we are stuck in the past, we waste energy that could be used to create a better future. The past is unchangeable, but our attitude towards it can be transformed. The practice of acceptance involves recognizing and learning from the past, but not letting it define our present or future. This acceptance frees us from the emotional chains of the past and opens up space for new possibilities. Whenever you find yourself dwelling on the past, bring your attention back to the present. Focus on your breath. Observe your surroundings, and remember that each moment is a new opportunity to grow and change. Mindfulness helps anchor your mind in the here and now, allowing you to experience life more fully and meaningfully. By living in the present, you free yourself from the chains of the past and strengthen your mind to face any challenge. This continuous practice of mindfulness not only improves your mental health but also enhances your ability to enjoy and appreciate the beauty of each moment, creating a richer and more fulfilling life. Habit 10. Have you ever felt paralyzed by worrying about what others think of you? This is the 10th habit that makes us mentally weak, worrying about what others say and do. In Buddhism, we are taught to focus on our own journey and find value within ourselves. When we are constantly concerned with others' opinions, we hand over our power to them. This prevents us from living authentically and following our true desires and passions. The practice of self-compassion and self-acceptance is essential to overcoming this habit. Recognizing your own worth and trusting your internal judgment are crucial steps in strengthening your mental resilience. Whenever you worry about others' opinions, ask yourself, does this really matter in my journey? Am I living according to my own values and desires? Remember that you are the only person who can define your worth and your path. Cultivating self-confidence and self-esteem allows you to live more authentically and fulfill your true potential. By freeing yourself from the worry about others, you become more confident and resilient, strengthening your mind to face any challenge life brings. In this way, you not only improve your mental health but also create a more meaningful life aligned with your true desires and values. As we reflect on the 10 habits that can weaken our mental strength, we are invited on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. At the heart of this journey is the understanding that our mind is not just a reflection of external circumstances, but a powerful tool that can shape our life experience. Each of the habits discussed offers us a valuable lesson. Negativity, complaints, lack of expression, blame, fantasy without action, neglect of relationships, emotional dominance, the desire for control, fixation on the past, and concern with others' opinions are all obstacles we can overcome. But how? The answer lies in the continuous practice of mindfulness, acceptance, and self-compassion. Buddhism teaches us that the mind is like a garden. What we cultivate will grow. If we nurture positive thoughts and habits, our garden will flourish with serenity, resilience, and joy. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but through daily practice of small changes and conscious intentions. Start by observing your thoughts and actions without judgment. When you notice a harmful mental habit, don't blame yourself. Instead, see it as an opportunity for growth. For example, if you catch yourself complaining, stop and redirect your energy towards something you can change or improve. If you're stuck in the past, bring your attention back to the present moment, where life truly happens. Meditation and mindfulness are essential tools on this journey. They help us develop the ability to observe our thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Regular meditation practice can create an internal space of calm and clarity, enabling us to respond to life's challenges in a more balanced and conscious manner. Additionally, value and nurture your relationships. Meaningful human connections are a source of support and joy, reminding us that we are not alone on this journey. True presence and open communication can transform our relationships and, in turn, strengthen our minds. Finally, Remember that change is a continuous process. Every small step you take towards a more positive and resilient mindset contributes to a brighter and more balanced future. Personal transformation requires patience, persistence, and above all, compassion for yourself. May this deep reflection on your mental habits be the beginning of a journey towards a more mindful, balanced, and fulfilling life. By cultivating serenity and mental strength, you not only improve your own life but also positively influence those around you. The journey is yours, and the power to shape your mind and life is in your hands. If you enjoyed the story and it resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. So, until the next video.